Well, looks like I'll be doing what I did again. Bad news, Brett. Bad news.
In the realm of industry's future, two apprentices embark on a journey. Their path to becoming fabricators of Industry 4.0 unfolds. This is their story.
So last week I spent most of my time teaching my colleague robotic programming. What I took away from that is being on the teaching side allowed me to really fine-tune my skills and become not only a better instructor, but a better operator and user.
Well, the challenges in the first episode was just learning how to program robotics, and my thoughts on it, I really still enjoy it. It's become a lot more challenging now that I'm applying it on an actual working level on the floor. That comes with its own set of challenges. The larger robots, they manipulate differently, like the axes of the joints and such, as compared to the smaller robots that I was learning on.
I mean, really a key moment from the last 2 weeks is that I've gotten into the teaching side of robotic programming now. And I'm proud of myself for that, while I'm also proud of my coworker for that. And it's been cool to see somebody else learn from me and use their skills out on the shop floor successfully.
I'm actually super proud of not only the programming when we ran the parts and it worked properly. That felt amazing to see the hard work I put into learning this.
Well, now that I've gotten through the education side and teaching side of robotics with my colleague, we're just going to hit the ground running for the next 2 weeks and make as many parts and programs that we can and really get this ball rolling for the production side of things here at Gakuto Club. I'm gonna do it here. So it's important before you start welding to clean off any surfaces of oil, dirt, grime, anything like that, so it doesn't affect any of your weld quality. So sometimes when it comes to fixturing, things you want to look out for are the metal itself. Sometimes the metal, in this case, the metal is bowed right here. You can see here, it's sitting a little higher than the other piece of metal. So we're going to use some clamps to clamp this down to make it flush here. The most important thing when it comes to automation, when it comes to robotics, robotic welding, grinding, you name it, fixturing is above all, above all. All right, so this here is our AR1440 by Yaskawa. Our welding source is the Fronius TPS400i. And right here, I'm gonna make some adjustments to our tack program. These are tack welds. So while we have all these clamps on our fixture here and clamping parts in place, we're gonna do our tack welds. So what we need to do is adjust our tack weld. Right now, it's tacking right up here at the top. We wanna lower it a little bit, because this is actually the bottom of the part. And when the parts are done, we stack them on top of each other, and we want to avoid scratching the surfaces. So right now I'm just trying to check and make sure that our points in our robot is going where it should be. And this looks like it's a little bit off. Kind of, like weirdly, I don't know why. Well, looks like I'll be doing what I did again. Bad news, Brett. Bad news. Let me show you what's going on here. So what happened was, the fixture that we have here, this fixture, it shifted a little bit recently. And because of that, our points for our robot are slightly off, as you can see here. Come on in. You can see that the wire is sitting on the part here, and where it really should be is in this gap between this part here and this part here. It should be sitting right here in this gap. So the good news is, I know how to fix this. The bad news is, it's gonna take a little bit of tedious time. Add that in there, change that speed. We'll go 750. So we wanna go to here. I wanna go here. Make sure that point's good. Yeah, we're good there, so. You want to make sure that the weld is kind of evenly spaced out between this part and this part. You don't want it too flat of a weld. You don't want it riding too high on the side. So here at Gakuto Club, not only are we looking for partners that share the same vision as us, but hold themselves to the same standard of excellence as we do. And that's what came to finding Fronius, that provides us with their manual welders here, along with their automated welders that we have here. When we were doing these parts by hand, it would take us somewhere in the ballpark of 2 to 3 hours. From the time it took me to load each and every one of these parts into our fixture, weld it, and take it off of the fixture was less than an hour. So this improves our efficiency, improves our quality, and overall improves our production. And it's really important to us to keep moving on the path of automation and robotics. It's less stress on your mind, your body, and your business.